Hi guys, it's Jimmy. And today, as you can see, I've got my Daytonas out. Well, it's sort of a family collection here. The reason I brought them out is because I've realised that I never considered myself any kind of serious Daytona collector, but it seems now that organically I have become one. I think 7 Daytonas I call it a family collection because 3 of them were bought for my 2 daughters and my wife. So I like that all the women in my family are wearing a Daytona, which is pretty cool. And the other 4 belong to me. I'm sure I could give one of them to my son to wear, but I don't think he's all that keen on them, on the Daytona. And funnily enough, myself, the 4 that belong to me, which is my vintage one here, this two-tone, my stainless steel here, and the other stainless on this side, which I've only had that a few weeks. I don't wear them because I think day to day, I would not wear them. I think they're more of a dressier, sporty watch. So I'm always wearing, my sub every day. And even quite often, if I have to head out somewhere quickly, I don't even bother changing anything up. I just, leave this thing on. So it's funny, I like the aesthetic of the Daytona. I like to collect them. I don't necessarily wear them. I will say my pre-ceramic stainless Daytona here, I did wear that a bit at the start, probably for the first year or so. Took it on holiday once to Hawaii, swam with it, did all those kind of things. And I've got that memory of doing those things with it. And since then, it's sort of been parked to the side. I don't know if it's good because my collection's sort of gotten quite large, quite broad. So there's plenty of other things that I'll wear before I throw one of these on. But at the same time, I really appreciate the look of them, the size. I think they're, just a perfect chronograph. And to be honest, out of the lot, my wife's one here, the solid gold's always been probably my favorite. Love the dial in that thing. But besides that, for my own, this two-tone here with the black dial, that is probably my favorite of the bunch. Now it's pretty much factory wrapped still, 90% anyway, so I haven't worn it. It's just been sitting, in its little coffin. Because originally it was bought and I was holding it for a couple of years to gift to my youngest daughter. But during that time, I acquired the white dial, which I thought is much more feminine. And sure enough, she adores this watch. For a 13-year-old, I think she's done well looking after it. Although, she's not wearing it daily. She's not doing anything silly like wearing it to school or anything like that. Wouldn't be a good idea. So it's more for just going out. And she's at that age, 13 years old. Yeah, she's like a young lady. So she's not playing like a little kid does. So, although I did borrow a Tudor when she was, I think, 8 or 9, and she looked after that quite well, wearing it to school, playing on the monkey bars, doing all those things kids do. This is 1989, so this is the Zenith El Primero. Quite rare. The early years of these, they made less of them, so quite a rare watch. Picked this up before they went really crazy in price. Something like this, in this condition with a box and papers, you're probably looking around 30,000 now, Australian dollars we're talking, maybe a little more. The condition of this is really honest, beautiful. Still has the case back sticker. You can just see the reference number. Yeah, this was a gift for our eldest daughter when she turned 18. As you can tell, she got this when she was 18. My youngest daughter got one when she was 13. But after this pandemic crap with COVID, I thought, I'm not waiting. Just let them enjoy it. They're good kids. They this kind of stuff doesn't spoil them. I don't believe so. As long as you're doing the right thing as a parent, I think it's all good. Yeah, picked this one up just a few weeks ago. I did ask my guy I deal with that I got this Daytona off. I did ask him. It was probably more than 2 years ago that I wanted the black ceramic Daytona, and it sort of sat on the back burner. And I mentioned it not long ago, and I guess it just all lined up well. One came in, right timing, and got even luckily getting it in December. I just missed that price increase because they did go up a fair bit. In Australia, I think I paid 18,500, so 18,500, and now the list price is, I think it's 20,400. So yeah, $1,900 has gone up in Australia. But of course they're gonna keep pushing those up. Well, anything stainless steel, seeing as the market value is so high, they can do what they want. I'm not going to say whether I agree or not with that. I'm not getting into the politics of it. Just try to talk about the collecting side of it. Of course, my vintage Daytona here. It's awesome. It's a birth year one. It's a 1977. So yeah, giving away my age there. But never thought this would happen. It's just so hard to get something iconic on, and in your birth year. And got it at the time when, yeah, they were expensive, but not like they are now. If it was now, I don't know if I would have done it. This piece coming with 90% full set, very close to everything. It's only missing like the swing tags. That's the main thing holding me to this watch, is the fact that it's a birth year one. It's just cool having a vintage birth year Rolex or anything pretty special, Rolex or AP or Patek or whatever. It's pretty cool. And now that the value is quite high on them, there's the other thing why I'm holding on to it. I don't wear it much. I really want to look after it. The lume plots are so small on them. You see a lot of them with damaged, degraded lume plots. They fall apart. This one's really good. They're all perfectly colored. And I don't know, how long do you hang on to these before something does go wrong that takes away value? If the lume falls out of the hands, or something, like I said, the lume plots on the actual dial start to come off. I don't know. You see a lot older Rolexes than this. You see stuff that's 50 and 60 years old that's still keeping good condition, but they're getting old, and that tritium stuff, it's dangerous shit. It can do bad things. So, if like I said, if the lume falls out of one of the hands, I don't know how much value you'd lose, because guys that are collecting this stuff, they check that stuff very closely, and that would worry me. So I don't know how much longer I should hold on to a lot of my vintage stuff. It's all climbed in value, just like, not as much as I believe the new Rolex market has climbed. How quickly that happened, where vintage Rolex used to be like that, and I think in the last couple of years it's sort of stagnated a bit. It's plateaued a bit. The prices are still high, but there's just not as much hype around them. So yeah, I don't know. At the same time, they're hard to find good examples. There's always plenty for sale, but plenty of stuff that's just not right. But anyway, as for this beauty, you've got to love that dial. It's a gorgeous watch. Not much else to be said about that. It's heavy, solid gold. It's beautiful. They've really shot up in value too, but I don't know if they're still on the Rolex website. They were up till recently. I haven't checked quite, in the last few weeks. But they've only got price on request for these. And I noticed, like on Chrono24, they're trading quite high now. I know they're well above 100,000. It's just lucky with purchasing these kind of things before it got crazy. I think that watch was early 2017. Yeah, that's right. Still lucky to find it then. It's a pretty rare watch. And yeah, so I can't imagine how many more Daytonas I could add. I do like the meteorite dial on the Oyster Flex. That's pretty damn cool. But it's a hard watch to get. I should ask for it. I haven't really asked for it. It's a pretty big ticket item too. You got to commit to it. And I've got to think about, is it worth buying if it's something that I'm just going to put away in the safe and not wear? It's probably not the best thing to do. There's enough of them sitting there doing nothing as it is. I mean, on this table here, my girls' watches, they get worn, and the rest, vintage Daytona, I've wore it here or there sparingly. Like I said, I wore my pre-ceramic for a little while. This hasn't been touched. That I only just got, haven't touched that. To be honest, with these two, most people are gonna prefer the ceramic, but I actually prefer my pre-ceramic. I think that bezel is far cooler. You can see the subdials on my pre-ceramic. They're more metallic, they're shinier, they're a matte finish on the ceramic watch. It's just something about the steel bezels I quite like. But they're a nice pair. They go together nice. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing with, hopefully I don't fall over. Yeah, with my Daytonas. I've collected quite a few. It's been over quite a few years. Well, this collection's been from, started in 2015 with the Daytonas. So, 6, nearly 7 years. And I think I would get the white gold Daytona with the meteorite dial. And if being on the Oyster Flex, I'd probably wear it. Be a little bit more, even sportier again on that kind of band. Less worrying about scratching them and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm always wearing this kind of stuff. I don't really care how marked up it gets, or, this thing works hard on the farm every day. Gets knocked around. It's always around steel machinery, and because I've been wearing watches for so long, I'm aware that it's on my wrist, so I am still careful, and I create enough room so I don't just smash the crystal out of it on a big steel implement or something. Haven't done anything like that. Haven't chipped crystals in them. I have chipped one ceramic bezel in one of my watches. It was my Deep Sea Sea Dweller. I thought I smashed the crystal out of it. I hit it that hard, but luckily it hit on the bezel. Didn't crack it. It just took a chip out. But yeah, so I thought I'd just make a video, talk a bit about the Daytonas, where I'm at with it, and we'll see what this year brings, guys. Hopefully less watches than last year. I probably spent too much last year on watches. I went a bit over the top, but when they come in, if you're into collecting and you're waiting, you take them when they come. It's not the kind of thing you knock back and then say, I'll wait for the next one. Sometimes the next one never comes. So Anyway, till next time, guys. Take care. Bye bye.